we don't give anybody any combos. We give them all their equipment, and we skill spam throughout the entire game. The exception of 2 slow fights, it's optimal. I really thought it would end up being just like a ranged mode where I'd have to actually figure out some strats. Instead, this is just like spam to win.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Alan, I'll finish this. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oops. Nobody gets any attacks. Nobody needs any attacks.
I'll do this gracefully. I'll do my best.
Have to hold forward on everyone who's not Uni. Uni has infinite range. Too many things getting in the way. What? How did that guy touch me? I call shenanigans. I'm gonna need someone to review the tapes.
I'll end this
Ref.
quick. I'll end this with one shot.
Ah.
I'll do my best for older sister.
That's why you don't try to pick up things on the ground. Also, nobody talks like that. I'll do my best for older sister. Like, I get that's like a Japanese thing, but it just sounds weird in English. You have to localize it. Like, I'll do my best for big sis. That's like much better. I think Uni says big sis.
I need to not let my guard down. My turn.
That was an accident. I didn't mean to just like attack, but like it works.
I won't run away. I need to calm myself.
This can't be happening to me.
I'm going full power from the start. I'll end this with one shot.
This can't be
I think Uni just attacking is not the way to go for like every encounter that's not a guard vermin. Will you just go to Planet Neptune? I swear, the flowing water in this dungeon gets louder every time I play this game.
You could be strong, I'll end this with one shot. Now, who should I?
This isn't like me.
end this with one shot. It's my turn already. It's my turn.
Ah, empty swing. Yeah, I really thought this would be harder. I thought it would be a lot like yesterday, where it would take several attempts to get sub 25, and that it wasn't this free, where I don't even need attacks.
Don't think you'll get out in one piece.
We eject button there to avoid the first crystal, which lets us just skip that encounter. And we eject button there to leave the dungeon to immediately start the final encounter of the dungeon. The dungeon normally has 3 fights, and we only have to do 2 because we sequence break. Because of that, that crystal sits in that dungeon forever. We could go back and hit it literally at any point, like if you do that casually. And I actually have gone back and done it just to see what would happen. I figured the game would crash, because that's normally what happens with these games. If you do something out of order, then go back. But no, it plays the cutscene like normal, you do the fight like normal, and you're just still in the dungeon, like nothing breaks. The nightmare scenario in my head is that it would like set the flag for the story back to that point. But no, it just doesn't do anything. It's very uninteresting.
I'll cover everyone. I'll end this with one shot. It's my turn already. It's my turn.
But since you can just eject button to avoid that event, in the original game, they didn't really account for that. So you can get the plan for eject buttons and have as many buttons as you want before that. And I don't know if there are actually any in item boxes before that in the original game. In this game, there is no way to get an eject button on your first playthrough before you get there. But obviously, you can just do it in New Game Plus. Every plan, the game is still where it was in the original game. In Rebirth 1 and Rebirth 1 plus Final Mix HD. Except for the button. They moved the button to be after that dungeon. You used to be able to get the eject button plan and complete it beforehand, but you just can't now. It now does not appear on the world map until you complete that specific dungeon.
Full power from the start. You're within my range.
This can't be happening to me.
afraid of you. Oh, shut up. Is it my turn already? It's my turn. Okay, you're within. I need to be I won't lose. I'll end this with one shot. I need to be
This can't be happening to me.
And this kind of sucks. Like, I really thought this would be a little more eventful. And this is like all I really had planned on doing today. I figured it would take like 2 to 3 hours like it did yesterday. I didn't think I'd get what I wanted on the very first run with a suboptimal run. Which was sub 25.
I'm not afraid of you. I'll end this with one shot. It's my turn. I can take care.
So in arranged mode,
You're within my reach. I need to be
a lot of the story fights are harder. To make up for the fact that you have access to every character, they made a lot of the enemies deal more damage, they have more health, and most of the bosses have regen, and basically every enemy in the game has knockback, which is just annoying. Straight up just a bad mechanic. Knockback is awful.
one shot. I need to be okay.
The difference though is,
How strong they are. You're within
or
my reach. I need to be. It's my turn.
the plus side of arrange mode though is, of course, you do have every character from the beginning of the game, so you have more options to build your party. There are like, I want to say 28 characters in this game. And also, no character leaves your party for story reasons at any point. And you don't have to unlock any of the characters. Like, you have the candidates. You don't have to, like, make them like you do in normal. And, when it comes to the Coliseum fights are actually easier in arranged mode. Don't know why, but they are easier. As far as
Lose. I'll end this with one shot. I need to be as good as I can take care of this.
oh yeah, if nobody has any attacks,
I can take care of it. It's my turn.
so it looks like I should give Uni a combo.
I'll end this with one shot. It wasn't even a I can take care.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. The Coliseum fights are definitely easier in arranged mode. You can beat them at much lower levels, and they also give you much better rewards as far as credits and experience goes. And on top of, arranged mode is a lot faster than original mode. At least with the way it's routed now, because I could not figure out original mode. Even though on the title screen it says that it's straight up just Rebirth 1, it is not. Enemies definitely have more health and they hit harder,
I'll end this with one shot. I need
to account for you having a fourth party member. Forgot what I was doing for a second. Forgot where to go. What? Hello, Slayer. I did not want to talk to you. Why did it snap to him?
Yes, jump. What's this?
Yeah, so overall, arrange mode is just a much better, more balanced experience. Mostly because the game is... I mean, the game is not very well balanced to begin with, but you're just given more tools. Oh, hello. I'm just talking to myself, you know? Trying to rationalize why the hell I'm doing this.
Don't think you'll get out in one piece.
And the memes go well. Too well. I thought this would take a lot longer than it did.
It's a little scary. Gracefully. I need to come. I need to.
Yeah, it's been a rough week. Like outside of video games, like in real life. So I'm losing my fucking mind.
Nah. Bullshit. I need to be as good as I can take it.
There goes 4 seconds. Damn it. Why did I do that? It's no big deal. I'm sorry to hear that. Things aren't really that bad. I'm just being a big baby. You know, work sucks and everything, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much. Like, I'll get through it. Sorry to hear that things suck for you too.
I'll end this with one shot. Is it my turn? It's my turn.
This can't be happening to me.
But yeah,
You're mine.
I came back to
I'll
Reverse
end this with one shot. It's
to take
my
a break
turn.
from
I can
vanilla,
take it.
because goddamn. Oh, there goes more time. And I wanted to try to get both of the new game pluses down to sub 25. Yesterday I did arranged mode, and that took like 2.5 or 3 hours. Two and a half to 3 hours to shave 30 seconds off.
Try my best. I can go anytime. I'm sorry.
And today I'm working on original mode, and it took like one try to shave off 3.5 minutes. So like, I don't really know what I'm doing.
What's this?
I figured this would be like an all-day thing. Instead, it took no time at all, so... I don't really know what else to do. Other than just do more runs to see if I can get it lower. And vanilla only really sucks because of the final boss.
I can't fall yet.
2 runs in a row that were sub 330 pace, and then the final boss just wastes 4 minutes. I did beat Ox's time by like a few seconds, and I'm really mad about it because I was 4 minutes ahead, and the final boss just like nuked me twice. I was set to beat Ox's time by like 2 minutes on the first run, and then like 4 minutes on the second, and I wound up beating him by like 10 seconds. So I've been sitting here thinking for like the last 3 days, like, do I submit that run? Do I just walk away from vanilla?
Because I'm a goddess cannon. Is it my
Or do I keep trying?
Can't be. Can't.
And I don't know what I want. No, don't go to the last station, go to Lean Box. To step away to Omori. Oh, don't run into walls. Okay, bird. Keeps dying to one particular boss.
I need to be. I can take care of this. Is not.
Man, that sucks. It's just frustrating when it's just one boss, right? Like if I had problems throughout the whole game, that's fine. Like the game's supposed to be volatile. But when you play perfectly for 3.5 hours and the last 5 minutes is the bad part, 40 minutes in for the first reset point. Yeah, that's vanilla too. $80 in for a major reset. Ugh.
You're within my reach. I need to be. Okay. I'm ready. It's my turn. What have I got done?
A 10-minute reset city. No thanks. I've only seen like the first, I want to say like half hour, 45 minutes of Omori. I don't really know what happens after that.
It's my turn. I can take it.
I definitely don't know the speedrun. Is it like a huge RNG fest? Every boss can kill you whenever it wants.
I'll end this with one
Okay.
shot. Is it my turn? Okay. It's my turn.
That's kind of like True and Vanilla. In True and Vanilla, if Neptune dies even once, then you just lose 4.5 minutes and you might as well reset. Neptune is not allowed to die a single time until you've done all the share grinding. Tricks and movement. It's like an Earthbound style RPG. How much tricks and movement could there possibly be? Precise cutscene skips. RPG mate. Yeah. I guess Earthbound's like the wrong thing. Just kind of top down. But yeah, I mean. Okay.
I won't lose.
One of those.
You're within my reach. I need to be as good. It's my turn.
No. I'm not over yet. Not over yet!
No voice
You're
line?
within my reach. I need
That was
to be-
weird.
It's my turn. It's my turn now.
I am a being surpassing that of the goddesses. No. Why?
Ooh. I understand. I avoid frame perfect tricks. Games that heavily rely on them, no thanks. Oh, I don't want to save. No thanks.
NEPTUNIA RE VERSE.